Good morning, friends. Happy Sunday. I just shared all of the 90-day agreement resources for week 9, and we're revisiting some things because I think a lot of you are a lot like me. And when the journey isn't super, it's really easy to come up with reasons why you should just stop and wait until everything aligns. But here's the deal. Things don't just fall into place. Like, we have to make conscious decisions. And one of those conscious decisions is to be okay if it's imperfect, and okay if it starts stoppy, and okay if it looks different in our real life than it does in our brains. That's okay. So this week we're focusing on kind of throwing it back to the beginning. I want you to go back to collecting your wins. If you've gotten off track with that, grab a notebook, open the note section of your phone, use something that you already have. Like, you don't have to go out and buy anything, and just start logging 3 wins a day. If you start doing this, it's kind of like cultivating a gratitude practice. It shifts the way you look at your life. We look for proof all the time. That's what our brains do. They're naturally looking for proof. And unfortunately, a lot of the times we're looking for proof of the struggle, the hard, the bad, this is taking too long. And so it takes an intentional realignment, an intentional focus on collecting proof that you are winning and you are gaining momentum and you are doing the things. And sometimes it's like just feels too big. If it feels too big, if that's where you're at, you start really small. The small step is still a step. It's still a victory. It's still a win. So what wins can you collect this coming week? Stop making this way more complicated than it needs to be. It can be as simple as I went for a walk, or I got enough sleep, or I practiced my gratitude, or I said something kind to myself in the mirror. I was nice to my person. I gave someone a hug. Like, collect the proof that you are showing up and that you are winning and that you are living in alignment. And if you do that, your brain will start to be reconditioned and you'll automatically start seeing all the good things. It's just like when you're looking for a certain kind of car, if you're car shopping, all of a sudden you see them everywhere. If you're trying to get pregnant, all of a sudden everyone's pregnant. The car isn't everywhere. Pregnant people aren't everywhere. It's just about your focus, and it's about what you are subconsciously looking for. So I'm challenging you as we move into December. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. As we move into December, I want you to collect your proof. I want you to collect your wins. I double dog dare you to do it. If you're eye rolling, you need to do this, okay? I've totally gotten away from it, so I'm going to revisit it as well. There's a few other things that I shared today that are also things I've shared before, such as that Trent Shelton podcast, Why You're Stuck in Life. I think it's really powerful. I've listened to it at least 4 times now. So if you've already listened to it, listen to it again, especially this week as we move into December and there's so much crazy and so much to do and so much pressure to have this like Pinterest freaking life. I want you to listen to it. If you have not listened to it, terrific. You're exactly where you need to be. I want you to listen to it. I want you to just be open to it. And you know what? If it takes you like all week long to listen to one podcast because it's 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, that's totally cool. You run your race. Your race is your journey. It's also your gift and your responsibility. If I could do it for you, you know, in a heartbeat I would. But I am a work in progress alongside you. I don't have more time or more energy. I might have a little more time, but it's also about your focus and about what is important to you. So double dog daring you this week as we finish up November and we move into December, to start today. Whenever you watch this, start today. Don't wait until January. Don't wait until next spring. Don't wait until next Monday. Start today. Today is the perfect day for you to realign and refocus. It's not about doing all the things and totally wiping the slate clean. It's about doing what you can. It's about taking the small step. It's about being intentional and collecting your wins and just doing the next right thing. Okay? Okay. So pelvic floor challenge, it's really important. I've shared this in here before. It's not new stuff. You can find it over under the guides. I'm not giving you medical advice. I hate that I even have to say that, but you know, hashtag this is the life we live, right? So these are exercises that my pelvic floor physical therapist gave me, some stuff I've looked at on Pinterest, and I've just kind of tried to put it together in a nice, tidy little space for you. I don't have the space in my brain to start this on Monday. You can start it tomorrow if you want. I'm going to be starting on the 5th of December. And we're just gonna do an exercise a day, and we're gonna stair step. We're gonna building block them on top of each other. So if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. But if this is something you keep saying, I really wish that I didn't have to cross my legs when I sneeze, or I can't do jumping jacks, like that was 100% me when I started this. And when I went to my pelvic floor physical therapist, it was 100%, well, probably 85% vanity. It was about my stomach, like getting it flatter and healing my my DR. So there's a lot of perks to this. If you need help, well, find a pelvic floor physical therapist, but this is a great place to start. Okay, so we're starting that next Monday. Tomorrow is a day one for me. So if you are just getting started, realigning, and you need a day one too, terrific. Let's do it together. We don't all have to do the same thing. If you have Beachbody on demand, you have literally a million options, including there's Body Now with the live streaming workouts. So find something that feels fun. I don't want you to look at how many days it's going to take. I don't want you to be focused on this is a 3-month program or this is a 3-week program. I want you to find a trainer that you enjoy. I want you to find someone that when you push play, you feel excited and inspired and proud of yourself. I don't care if you're modifying or how long it takes. I just want you to get momentum on your journey. So if you need help, you're going to hit my inbox. Tomorrow is a fresh day one. It doesn't mean you have to do all the things. It means you start small, you collect your wins, and you move forward.